Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lori and I'm here today to do the first update to my rolling project tin pan, as well as an update to my Pan That palette for 2024. Now, I got the idea to put these two projects together by Erin Taylor here on YouTube, and I would recommend, if you don't already do, to go over to Erin's channel. She does a lot of project panning, conscious consumerism videos, and has a lot of statistics that those of us that like that kind of stuff really enjoy. But this is a really good update. As I said in my intro, I was kind of picking low-hanging fruit. I was picking those items that I knew that I could finish up this summer without difficulty and help with my Net 100 challenge numbers. If you don't know what that is, I'm in my empties and purchases videos, I give you my Net 100 challenge. I go over it. I'm trying to reduce my overall beauty inventory by 100 products this year, and it is going quite well. Another tangent, but my May update is delayed. I have filmed it 3 times. I have had editing issues. I have had uploading issues. I have had filming issues. I think I'm just gonna have to scrap it and start all over. So maybe 4th time will be the charm. Anyway, let's get into this video. So we're gonna start with empties, and I have 5 of them, so that is really good. First one, no surprise. I finished my Buxom Full-On Plumping Lip Polish or Lip Cream in Kanani. Love these little Buxom polishes. They're really good. And I think it only took me 13 days. I would say 13 uses, but I used it multiple times during the day to finish this one off. So 1 down. The second product I finished, and I'm so happy to be done with this. This is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Gel Cleanser. I have had this on my bathroom counter for a year, and I finally finished it. I actually quit working on my Kate Somerville goat milk in order to finish this, but I was right here the last time, and I finished it up, and I'm so happy. The third product, I actually finished on the same day that I finished that one. This is by Beckman 1802. It is my Midnight Milk Better Aging Sleep Mask with bakuchiol, peptide, and melatonin. I said that I thought I only had about 10 uses left. I had exactly 10. I should go bet the ponies. But I did manage to finish that one. Glad it's done. The fourth product I finished was my Biolage All-in-One Multi-Purpose, Multi-Benefit Spray, Detangle, Condition, and Prime. I really liked this. This was nice, and I love the Biolage scent. It always makes me think of my parents because my mom buys Biolage products that both she and my dad use. But love the smell, love the product. Might consider buying a full one someday, but right now, I don't need it. And then my last product that I finished today, and I'm so happy about, this is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. This was a free gift with purchase from back in 2022. My apologies, you're gonna start hearing the AC, but I'm not about to turn it off. It is currently 94 degrees outside. We just had a summer rain that cooled it off about 5 degrees. It was 99 a little bit ago. But back to this. I received this as a free gift from with purchase in 2022, and just never got around to using it. And I was so glad to finally finish it out because it was drying out. It's a good product. I just prefer something that has a little bit more color correcting aspect, like my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, but this is a good product. Okay, now let's get into the 5 products that I have left, and then we'll go into the roll-ins. So my first item is my perfume. This is by Kayali. It is the Vanilla 28, and here are my lines. You can see the washi tape. It was sitting on top of the level at the start of the year. This is when I brought it into the project, and this is where I am now. So It might be finished next month, but I kind of think it's going to take me 2 months because I've been using this almost exclusively and I'm getting a little tired of it. I'm ready to get into some of my other summer fragrances. So I'm going to say 2 more months left on that one. The next product is my foundation. This is by number 7. It is the Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. SPF 15. I didn't know it had SPF in it. But I love this foundation. It is such a good one. I purchased it at Target. And this was where I was last time. And you can see where I am now. Might be finished. Probably will be finished by the next update. Product number 3 is part of my birthday gift from Sephora last year. It was one of these little multi-use sticks by Ilia, and it was in the shade At Last, which is kind of a mauvey rose colored. It's pretty. You can use this as an eyeshadow, cream blush. You can also use it on your lips. But I've used up quite a bit of this, quite a bit of the stick. Now, I've got a picture to show you. This is where we were last month. No, wrong product. This is where we were last month. The black line, the green line is where we are today, and the pencil line is where it's flush with the product. Now, unfortunately, I think that it probably has a lot of product that goes further down in, because this whole container is supposed to have 2.5 grams, and I had not used it before this year. So it weighed in January 12.48 grams. It weighed on June 5th when I filmed my intro 11.94. And today it's 11.42. So in total, I have used 1.05 grams. So there should still be a gram, almost 1.5 grams left in this. So this is not something that I think I will finish this year. I think it will be, this year, this coming month. I think I need probably 2 months left on this. Okay, my next product is my is my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Captivating. You will remember this from my Beauty A to Z project, because originally I just had the goal of hitting pan, and it took 5 months to do that. I'm going to show a picture on screen of what it looked like at the intro last month. And this is what it looks like now. So I would have expected a little more pan expansion from this, but I'm not complaining. This is good. I used this, and I used most of my makeup products 23 times. I have used so far, I used up 0.10 grams this past month of this product. So that means that I am down 0.51 grams total, and I have 0.49 to go. So I'm at least 51% done with this product. I am anticipating this is probably going to take me right to the end of the year, if not into January. It all depends on if I continue to consistently use it, but I'm using it every day that I wear blush. I'm wearing it today, mixed with that Orgasm X blush by NARS that's in my Beauty A to Z. Okay, the last product I have is my lipstick. This is the Makeup Forever lipstick in Jolly Blush. And this is what it looks like. It's I was gonna say pinky nude. It's more pink than nude, but this is my second oldest lipstick. I purchased it in 2022, and I want to make sure that I use 1 gram of product this year. So when I came in, I had used 0.37 grams. I have now used 0.62 grams, which I used 0.25 this month. So I only have 0.38 to go. So I am 62% to my goal, and this will be done. So I don't think it'll be done next month. It'll probably be, I probably need it for 2 months, but I do want to hurry up and finish this because I have some of my favorite lipsticks that I like to wear in the fall, just kind of waiting in the queue, waiting to come in. Okay, now I'm going to show you the 5 products that I'm going to bring in to replace the 5 that I finished. The first one, another gimme lip product, but this is by Lawless. It is one of their Forget the Fillers. You can kind of see where my line is. But this is in the shade Velvet. And I really like this product, but I seem to be going through it really fast. I just opened it up a couple months ago. I really like the doe foot. It's got a little hook in it. And it just perfectly kind of fits your lips. But I'm bringing this in to finish. The second product I'm bringing in is another cleanser. This is by Hanskin, so it is a Korean brand, but this is their Pore Cleansing Oil, and it's just in a travel size. I received this for free from Ulta last year. I actually ended up getting 2 over the course of the year, so I've already finished one of these last year, and I know it is not the best at removing waterproof eye mascara. So I do have some Bioderma that I can use with this and hopefully get this finished. I don't think it'll take me but just 2 or 3 months to get through it. The next product I'm bringing in is a nail polish. Now, it is not KL polish. That's just the container it's in. KL polish, that's Kathleen Light's original polish brand that she had. She has since closed it and started Light's Lacquer. But I really like the, I was going to say the doe foot. No, the brush. It is a wide paddle brush. So I quite often Franken, and that's what this is. It's a Franken polish. But it started its life as Zoya's Piper, which was not a pink. It was actually a nude, but it wasn't a nude that looked good on my mom or myself. It was her nail polish. She gave it to me when it was about right here. I got it in April. You would have seen it in my April empties and purchases video. But I put a few drops of red in it and turned it into kind of a mauve pink. And then I ended up putting it in this bottle, adding it to another Franken polish that I already have. Now, my level is about right here, but full disclosure, I have a lot of mixing beads in this, probably about 6 or 8. That's a little trick if you are Frankening polishes, to put extra mixing beads in there, and it helps to mix the polish up better so that the colors combine. But it also raises the level of the polish, making it easier to access. But I want to finish this Frankened polish up. I have only finished 2 nail polishes so far this year. And I look back and I'm used to finishing anywhere from 7 to 10 a year. So I have a long way to go, and I want this one to be the first one out, or the next one out. The next product is a color correcting concealer by NYX. I have broken packaging, but this is the current color corrector that I'm using. It's 6 different colors where you can pick and choose. This is great when you don't know what color you need. I find that I can even sometimes just touch all 6 of them, put them all 6 together, put them under my eye, add a concealer on top, and then put my foundation on top of that, and it works beautifully. This is a really good product. I've already been through one of these a couple of years ago. This was a recommendation by Amanda F. Here on YouTube. She had gone through one of these and really liked it. And I did like it too. I bought this one last year at some point during one of the Ulta sales. But the goal is to finish. The next product, and the last one I'm bringing in, is a product not to finish. It is for a usage goal, and it is a cream eyeshadow by Supergoop. This is their shimmer shade with a broad spectrum sunscreen SPF 30 in it, and it's in the shade First Light. I'm not crazy about this. First of all, the color may look a little taupe on the screen, but when I put it on my eyes, it's white. I don't really like that. It also creases, unfortunately. So I only put the smallest amount on, which kind of defeats the purpose because you're wanting the SPF 30. But this is my oldest cream eyeshadow. So I have the goal of using it 100 times this year. I have already used it 60. So I only need 40 more uses, and that's probably going to coincide with the SPF expiring. So I want to go ahead and use it a lot this summer and finish out my 100 uses and then go on to my next cream eyeshadow. Okay, so those are my 10 products that I'm going to still be working on, the 5 from last time and the new 5 roll-ins. Now we're going to move on to Pan That Palette. But first, I want to take a second to ask that you please hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. I am a new, very tiny YouTube channel, and in order to kind of get my channel out there for more people to view, I need to get the likes and I need to get the subscribers. And I thank you, every one of you. Okay, now for Pan That Palette. I am currently panning the last remaining shades out of these 2 palettes. These are by ABH, which is Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the Modern Renaissance and the Soft Glam. I purchased both of these in a vault set, Black Friday 2019 from Ulta. It was, at the time, these were $42 each, and you could get them together in the vault for $49. I depotted them because of the rust discoloration issues, and I have the 7 shadows in this little magnetic Tarte palette. So I'm going to put on the screen a picture of what the palette looked like last time at the intro. Now the palette looks like this. So lots of changes to show you. We're going to start at the top. The first shade is Red Ochre out of Modern Renaissance. And last time I had 1.61 grams. It weighed 1.61 grams. Now it weighs 1.54, which is a difference of 0.07 grams. And just so you know, an empty pan weighs 1.53 grams on my scale. So I have left less than 1/100 of a gram left in that, and you can kind of see a little bit on the side and on the top. This should easily be finished within less than a week. The second shadow, I finished. This was Venetian Red. It weighed 1.61 grams, and I'm done. It is finished. It is the 4th shadow I have finished so far this year, and the first one out of this. Okay, the 3rd shadow is going to look a little different. This is Mulberry. This is where we start on the Soft Glam shadows. This is Mulberry. Now last time it weighed 1.96. It currently weighs 1.69, which is a difference of 0.27. Unfortunately, I didn't use all that up. These shadows are very powdery, and periodically I would just turn it over and dot over the sink and let whatever loose stuff just, the residual just fall out. Well, I did that, and I lost a little chunk of this one and a little chunk of this one. This is Sienna. So I ended up having to repress both of those shades. So, and when I did it, after repressing Mulberry, I went ahead and in the same container, I didn't clean it out, so Sienna went into it, so it has some residual of Mulberry. And I'm so glad that I did that because I like Sienna much more now. But it's made these two weigh a lot less. So like I said, this one now weighs 1.69 grams. Shade number 4, this is Orange Soda. It weighed 1.61 grams last time, and now it weighs 1.58. So I used up 0.03 grams, which kind of surprises me. I expected I would have used up more, because this is my crease shade every time I do my every time I do my eyeshadow. So I have 0.05 left. So it might be empty next time, but I kind of think it's going to end up being 2 months. The next shade is Sienna. It weighed 2.02 grams last time. It now weighs 1.72. So I did use/lose 0.30 grams. Shade number 6 is Rustic. This is the shadow now that has the most product in it. It went from 1.92 to 1.89. I used it 0.03 grams. So I still have quite a bit left on this, but I like this shadow because I can use it along with Noir mixed and put in my brows. So it can be, I can double duty it. The last shade, Noir, was 1.60 grams. It now weighs 1.57. I've used up 0.03 grams of it. And it definitely, you can see quite a bit of usage on it as well. So that is the update for my 7 shades, now 6. And I had mentioned that when I finished both of these, I was going to bring in the next palette. Well, I decided I'm going to go ahead and do that now since I have so little of red ochre left. So the next oldest palette I have that I'm going to be working on is this. This is by Juvia's Place. It's the Nudes palette. I don't think I've ever seen anybody on YouTube work on this palette. I've seen many people declutter it, but I've never seen anybody actually use it. This is what mine currently looks like. I have pan in all 6 shades. I have already I've already had to repress these 2, not because of usage, but because they started to crumble. They don't have names. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My favorite shade is this, which is number 5. And my least favorite is number 6. This shadow is a dud. It is extremely patchy. Usually I use it on my lower lash line, and I can use it mixed in with other shadows to darken out my crease, but I can't use it by itself for that purpose because it's just not a very good shadow. But I'm going to bring these 6 shadows in. Now, they are not removable, so I can't give you the individual weights, but I can give you the weight of the palette as a whole, and we'll keep track of that. But yeah, these are going to be now the other 6 of the 12 shadows that I am panning. And I've mostly worked on these 2 this year, and I'm really hoping that I can finish at least this one, if not both of them, this year. So guys, that's it. That is the end of the first update to my Rolling Project 10 pan and Pan That palette. I hope that you enjoyed, and again, that you will like and subscribe, leave a comment, say hello, and any constructive criticism you want to get, I am all ready to hear it. So thank you. Have a lovely day. I'm currently filming this on July 3rd, so have a wonderful 4th of July for those of you here in the States. And yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.